Oh, hi Rin. Haven't seen you before. Hello. You should just lower overall. Just a laptop one. Yeah, just mute it. No sound is fine. Hi Chill Gil. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Okay, we'll wait a while longer for more people to join. Okay, I don't know why I'm showing the setting. But yes, we'll do a short promo for June holiday again. Hi Juraida. How's your day, Chogil? It's still June halls, right? Does June halls apply to you? I'm not even sure at this point. Hi Yan Yan. Hi Vanillius. Oh, hi Grumpy Bear. Welcome back. Hi Grumpy Bear. I was just talking about you the other day about how we had a debate over Compre Close, but thanks for your compliment again. Okay, but I'll just, yeah, not gonna lie, this may be my last TikTok live because I'm doing on Xiaohongshu. Most probably, guys, most probably. So you guys can accompany me on Xiaohongshu because there's no one on Xiaohongshu, to be honest. I'm just going through the paper. Okay, but while waiting for more people to join, I'll just go through the holiday. You hang? No, I don't think it's you. My phone's also lagging. I think it's the connection in this office. That's fine. What did I say? Okay, I'll repeat that again later, Grumpy Bear, when there's more people. But for now, I will go through holiday programs, okay? So say now, nah, it's fine. if you stay long enough, then you'll hear it. Okay, so 1 day oral program, right? Okay, let's not talk about June holiday. So it's mainly for primary fives and primary sixes. What Hongshu? Xiao Hongshu, like red note. I don't know if you guys use it. Like my friends do use it. You want to be Wang Hong? Huh? No, as in like there's really no one interacting on Xiao Hongshu. It's quite sad. Then I'm just talking to myself. It doesn't make the life as entertaining for, in this case it's for me. But yes. So primary fives and primary sixes, right? If you guys want to beef up your oral skills, your oral knowledge, what are you doing on Xiaohongshu? The same thing. I mean, it's still also teaching. It's the same account also. Like it's still writers at work, but we just started one on Xiaohongshu. That's the difference. Yeah. Some comments are filtered. Why are you guys writing, guys? Okay, but yeah. So during Youth Day holiday or National Day holiday, right? You on two at the same time. No, we tried that before. Then I said something wrongly. Then we got warning. So yeah, can't really like promote stuff on there also. Oh, that's a good thing, I guess. You don't use Xiaohongshu. It's fine then, Grumpy Bear. But yes, continuing, Youth Day holiday and National Day holiday. They're both 2 hour sessions. So the difference between the two courses is that one is an intensive crash course and one is one-to-one intensive coaching. Okay, so one-to-one intensive coaching is just more real-time personalized feedback, and you're literally one-on-one. Who take over me? I'm not sure. I don't think there'll be a session when that session is doing Xiaohongshu, to be honest. Hi, Pillow. Okay, so another difference is that one-to-one is 1 hour and the crash course is 2 hours. Okay, so if you want to learn strategies and all, you can consider about both courses. If you want to beef up on the topic, then you can consider both courses as well. Okay, so moving on, you will learn what am I saying? Oral answering technique like meat. Okay, hi Pillow. Thanks for the gift, Grumpy Bear. Then it will cover over 8 commonly tested PSLE oral topics. So this is good to build your topic bank. Okay. Then so is let's say you need personal examples or stats and all, then you can just consider these courses so you will know what to say when such topics come out. Now cannot focus. What do you mean cannot focus? No, because I leaving. Going 下放书. Yeah, it's okay. I texted Jason. I think I like it. I think I like eating limes. Limes are nice though. Stay here. That's not for me to decide, Grumpy Bear. But I mean, you guys can choose to go to Xiaohongshu. Not forcing you guys, but like, okay, that's them pick me. Sorry. Okay, moving on. So yeah, if you want stats, that is also possible, but I would recommend personal examples at this stage, because stats, if you remember them wrongly, then it's not gonna substantiate your explanation. If anything, it's gonna contradict or make the examiner second guess what you just said. Okay. And then there's also effective picture stimulus analysis, because as you know, the PSLE oral the structure has changed, right? So you need more critical thinking, need more inferential, and you need to know what are the correct personal opinions to say. Not that there's any right or wrong, but just make sure you answer the question and not go off topic. Okay? Then you can also receive specially designed PSLE oral exam model responses. So this gives you the skeletal of what you need to write, what you need to say. So you can base off that. So your content, you just have to beef that up. And then the main structure, like maybe state your main point, then elaborate, then give evidence. And what are your final thoughts about it? Like a closing thought, maybe a rebuttal, something like that. Okay. So those are the kind of skeletal that you need. Okay, then yeah, so some themes would be kindness, environment, sports fitness, family, neighborliness, community, education, learning, travel, food, nutrition, technology, and performing arts. Okay, so this personalized and real-time feedback is more for the one-to-one. Yeah, I think so. So, sorry, I was talking to the moderator. So the real-time feedback is useful for those that don't really benefit as much from a group course. Some people learn more when they have someone that is just there to answer their queries. Okay, but hi everyone, welcome. Okay, that's about it for my promotion. Why can't I exit this? Okay, so today, am I leaving because I don't like you guys? No, if anything, I would rather do live on this platform. But yeah, we're trying to grow the Xiaohongshu as well. So, but sometimes we have to speak Chinese in Xiaohongshu or read the comments that are in Chinese. That's why. Grumpy Bear, what's with the sudden sentimental vibe that you're going for? But yes, you guys can still find me on Xiaohongshu, and if anything, I can explain in Chinese if I can. That's provided if I can give the right explanation. There's nothing too big about that, guys. If anything, I should be the one that's sad because there's no one interacting to me. That time I literally just talked about the whole paper. Just going through. Nobody asked anything. There was nobody. You like eating or drinking weird things? I don't think lime is weird though. I like to eat lemon last time. Actually, I kind of still do like it now. But yes. Okay, Chugyo just wants to do the paper. Oh, I don't think I said what paper we're doing today. So we're doing 2022 P5 Ai Tong EOY paper. Okay. Do you guys want to choose a particular section or do you guys want to just carry on with grammar? For those that are new, I go through grammar, vocab, MCQs, editing, complete close, and SNT. Hi, just a panda. You're locked in. That's good. That's good. Okay. Since nobody is choosing anything, we'll just don't go through. What do you mean don't go through? Then what am I here for? SNT, okay, let's go SNT. It's okay, Grumpy Bear. I'll go through for Chill Girl. Yes, you chat. I will still chat. Like, that's what I do most of the time, right? You're saying as if I only go through the questions. Okay. Okay, Chill Girl, let's do SNT. So the first one, Ryan likes singing, but he prefers to dance more. So Ryan prefers what? Okay, I feel like I've repeated this numerous times, guys. So prefers pairs with to. Your verb have to plus a ing. Or rather continuous, okay? Would rather pairs with than. PHAN, not PHEN. And this, your verb is fine in the base form itself. Okay? Hi, Mia. Okay, so over here, he likes singing but likes to dance more. So more is the clue. So which activity does he like more? Which one does he prefer? Prefers dancing to singing. Yes, that is right. Pretty straightforward, nothing much to say. So you don't need to write more anymore because the idea is inside the word prefers, okay? I prefer to do this to something else. Don't say prefer over, that's not right either. That's not the right word pair. Okay, next. Priya ate the expired chocolates. She fell sick. Having what? Hi 50/50. Welcome to the live. Having what? So over here, whenever you see having, right, you need to add something at the back, and that would be the 小红书 in Chinese. I mean, it's more. Wait, I'm not teaching Chinese on 小红书, but as in it's like it's like yeah, it's like a Chinese platform, I guess, because we don't have Douyin here, right? So I wish I had a Douyin account though. But yeah, we don't have one here, so we use 小红书. Okay, not that I'm teaching Chinese, but I can explain certain concepts or explanation in Chinese, if you get what I mean. Grumpy Bear, it was for real lost in translation. Okay, lost in the sauce, bruh. But you see now it's like Chinese words. Which part on the screen looks like Chinese words? Oh, the app you mean? Oh yeah, it's a Chinese it's a Chinese platform. Obviously it will be in Chinese. But we are still teaching English. Okay. Having eaten the expired chocolate, Priya fell sick. Yes. Hi yeah, Papaya, welcome back. But yes, both of you are right, okay? So having, you need a past participle. So having, ate is just simple past. The simple present is eat. Oh, not east. Eh? Why am I writing? So this is just present. So the past participle would be eaten. Not all words have past participle, by the way. If the word doesn't have a past participle, you use the past tense of it, okay? And you need to use past participle when it's for perfect tenses. So having eaten the expired chocolate, that's also how you spot the tenses in grammar MCQ as well. Then good job for typing in the comma. Okay, that's about it for this. Okay, next. Janet destroyed Lee May's clay figurine. Janet was envious. So out of what? So envious, it's not in the noun form. So you need to change to noun form. So out of what? Yeah, Papaya says envy. Okay, yes. So the noun form of the word envious is envy. So out of envy, Janet, then just copy the rest. Destroyed Lee May's clay figurine. So over here, out of, what does out of do? Out of introduces the reason. Yeah, Chigga, you got it right too. But not Jemo, it's Janet. So it introduces the reason or the emotion behind the action. Okay, so over here, why she did it? Because she was envious, so out of envy. Oh, the next one, both. Okay, so for this question 69, neither the hat nor this dress is for sale. So both what? So over here, neither nor is also a word pair. And remember, neither nor joins together two negative ideas. Okay, so is for sale, meaning that this is not for sale. So when you, because this is negative, right? When you write it in positive, you need to write that it's not for sale. Okay, that's why Chogyo is right. But there's something wrong with Chogyo's sentence. Over here, when you say both, it means multiple, right? Or at least two, so it's plural. So it should be both the hat and this dress are not for sale. Also, Chogyo, since you put N in your sentence, that means you're talking about both the hat and this dress. Okay, so you're talking about multiple things, so remember it's plural, not singular. So changing from negative to positive, remember, okay? Not rule of proximity. Not for both though. Rule of proximity is more for neither nor, as well as either or. Yeah. Oh, hi Miffy. Yeah, I remember you, Miffy. Welcome, welcome. Miffy, I was telling them, this may be my last TikTok live. Then I will have to move to Xiaohongshu. I'm scheduled to do live there. So if you guys want, you can accompany me on Xiaohongshu. There's really nobody there. It's quite dry and boring. I'm just talking to myself the whole time. Okay, so for this question, you must convert direct to reported. Simple question. We always see this. Okay, so I drew this picture last year, declared Evan proudly. So you see how this was at the back because this was direct. He said this directly. And then this is at the front now because this is someone reporting that Evan did something. He declared proudly that he had drawn that picture the previous year. Yes, that's exactly right. So remember, this is past tense, so you move one tense back, so had drawn. Change the pronouns also, and this. Hi Lee, hi. I look young. Okay, maybe I got baby face, but I'm of legal age to do this, guys. Wow, I haven't seen this line in so long. He had. I prefer to refer to myself as a live host, okay, guys. So he had drawn is correct, okay? Had drawn the picture. Or if you want to change to that picture, it's also fine, because the is also specific. The picture the previous year. Thanks for your compliment, Grumpy Bear. Okay, and with that, we've completed. Oh yeah, forgot to talk about it. Actually, this is a pretty good question to talk about what you need to change for direct to reported. So your pronouns need to change, your tenses need to change, and the frequency you need to change, okay? Also need part time. You mean part time? Part time life. Oh no no. I don't teach in actual classes. I only teach here on TikTok live. So that's why I say I would rather refer to myself as a live host. Yes. Let's jump into go at the back. On some TV playing the ads now. Oh yeah, also if you hate the unskippable ads, right, you can just go Xiaohongshu. Because Xiaohongshu, I cannot promote, so there's no ads there. But I'll be still doing the paper, so there's nothing different. Can do compre close? Yes, yes, sure thing, Chogyu. Okay. Okay, let's start with compre close. At Block 505C, Yishun Street 51, a community bookshelf was initiated by Dr. Lee Biwa, the area's member of parliament, and her team. This bookshelf is always stacked blank an assortment of titles for readers of blank ages. Hello, Bali Pools. I'm your favorite teacher. Guys, let's change it to live host, okay? There's too many teachers. Can't do this. With is correct. Stacked with an assortment. Okay? But welcome back, Bali Pools. I was telling them I'm moving to Xiaohongshu, so this may be my last TikTok live. Yes, I'm scheduled more for Xiaohongshu now. But I'm doing the same thing and there will be no ads there. So if you want, you can come visit, you know. Same account also. It's like writers at work. Well, at this point, I'm just like trying to bring followers over. Okay. All for my sanity, guys. Miffy, why are you just here to type Italian brain rot again? Xiaohongshu, that's not very popular in Singapore. That is not exactly true though. If I had a Douyin account, I would use Douyin more than TikTok, not gonna lie. But Xiaohongshu, is like a replacement of that, I guess. Like my friends do use Xiaohongshu. Hi Miffy. Ruby chat. No, let's not go there. Okay, what's the next one? Yes, Chugyo, you're right. So, all ages. An assortment of titles for readers of all ages. Residents are free to take home what catches their blank and donate books that they no longer need. So catches their what? This is pretty common. Choco minta. No, it should be to, not ta. Miffy, you got it wrong. Attention. Catches their attention. Okay. Catches their mind. No. Okay, catches their mind is confirmed wrong. Yes, catches their eye, yes. So the meaning of the collocation of phrase catching someone's eye is just to mean gaining their attention. But catching their attention, I wouldn't quite accept it because that is the meaning of this thing here, and I would much rather prefer a common saying here instead. Okay? But Bali Pools, the idea is somewhat there. Your sister put chili in your ramen. Doesn't that make it better? I love chili. It's fine, Miffy. You'll learn to like spice. Acquired taste. Okay, blank a start. This community bookshelf comprises 100 adult, blank, and children's titles donated by residents and the National Library Board. Hi, Hanaya. Okay, so what a start. What's the comment saying? Bowl? Bowl or start? Oh, as in she put a lot in your bowl. It's okay, Miffy. It's an acquired taste. You will get it if you ever get it. I'm not sure. Hi, Greg. Is this the same Greg? The one with the dog profile picture? Hi, wonderful. Haven't seen you before. Hello, hello. Yes, for a start. That's a common saying. Okay. For a start, this community bookshelf comprises 100 adult, blank, and children's titles. Since a start, no. Since usually, okay, there's two ways to use. Hi, Sky Angle. I won't say Angel. But hi, welcome. Haven't seen you before. Since would either be, if you want to use for time, right? It will be since this event. Or if you want to use it for a reason, a consequence, cause, effect, those kind, then you'll be since you did not want to study, therefore, blah blah blah, the consequence. Okay? So there's two ways. But you don't say since the start. Nearing in the dark. What do you mean nearing in the dark? If your comments are not linking, I know they're not answering my questions, but yes. Oh yeah, eating in the dark. I thought you were rich. Why are you eating in the dark? Okay. For a start, this community bookshelf comprises 100 adult, blank, and children's title. But anyway, there's this like eating in the dark thing where you kind of experience what it's like to be blind. It's actually quite meaningful in a sense. But yeah, it's a good experience. If one day you guys want to try it, you can go try it out, okay? Gives you more perspective and insight on how the blind lead their life. Appreciate your sense of sight more. Then your sister prank you. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess there's no one answering this. So, adult, blank, children. So, there are different age groups, right? So, over here should be teen. Because children is the smallest. Not necessarily, they are toddlers, babies. But children, then teens, then adults. Okay? Then elderlies. You answered. When did you answer? I don't see your answer. Okay, but yes, moving on. Created with lofty aims. Not lofty, lofty. Lofty aims, the community bookshelf hopes to reignite a blank of reading among people who are increasingly obsessed with technology like smartphones, computers, and other gadgets. Love? Who love? Reignite a love of reading, yes. Also, another way to say it is to reignite their love of reading. Okay, then you don't need the among people. Loam and the rest? What do you mean loam and the rest? Miffy, your typing is your autocorrect is going crazy. It's not even autocorrecting anything. Huh? Why are you just naming random items now? Can say passion. Reignite a passion of reading. Okay. Passion can only if the preposition after it is not off. You reignite a passion for reading. I have a passion for something. Okay, not passion of something. Okay, next. The pool of technology is real and blank taken root within the society. Blank of reading a book, we are constantly checking messages, updating statuses, sending an email, or blank just another move in a game. What would you write for this? Has taken root. Yes, that's pretty simple. Has taken root within society. It just means they have a place. They found a place in society. Okay? Hi, bacon carbonara. Wait, is this the person that says like the deep quotes and stuff on TikTok? It appears on my FYP so often. Yeah, the only way you could do that was if, huh? Okay, Miffy, I don't know what you're saying, but yes. Blank of reading a book, we are constantly checking messages, updating statuses, sending an email, or blank just another move in a game. Miffy, stop spamming the same thing. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. So what is the answer for this? Blank of reading a book. You're not gonna make it today because you're gonna go home early and thing. You're just doing the thing where you just type the words that come out, right? Because that sentence does not make any sense. Okay, blank reading a book, you are doing this. Hi, Jason. The only way. What do you mean the only way of reading a book? Anyway, you only can put one word. Not because. Because shows cause and effect. But over here, this is a contrast. So this is something whereby instead of reading a book, we are doing this because what this passage is trying to advocate for is reignite a love for reading. But people are not doing that because we are doing this. That's why that's the contrast. Okay, so instead of doing this, you're doing something else. Okay, next. Sending an email or blank just another move in the game. Or what? You what a move? The only way you could do that. Miffy, I'm gonna mute you at this point, man. No, it's okay. It's fine. You what a move? Hi, Zonda. Okay, this feels like Xiaohongshu now. I'm just gonna go through the paper. You make a move, okay? Or making. Because over here, you must follow the parallelism of your sentence structure. So, you see, continuous, updating, sending, making, okay? Constantly no ing because constantly itself means it's continuous. The community bookshelf also aims to blank environmental awareness by encouraging Singaporeans to reduce waste by donating unwanted books. Also aims to what? Also aims to do what? Oh my, still got so much more. Okay, so you aim to what awareness? You promote awareness. That's the word you use with awareness. Eat, you don't eat awareness. There's no way you can do that. But nice try. Okay, so you promote awareness by encouraging Singaporeans to reduce waste by donating unwanted books. Donated books are then given a blank lease of life. Not race. Hi to the heart emoji person. Welcome. Aims to raise awareness. Raise is also acceptable. It has the same meaning as promoting awareness. You eat then you understand it. I don't think that's how it works. How many textbooks have you eaten, Miffy? But yeah, raise is also possible. Okay, next. Have you met? No, I did not meet Miffy. Maybe it was a scam. Okay. Donated books are then given a blank lease of life, so a new lease of life, because they're donated. They are not burned or thrown away. Okay, it's like how um like upcycling clothes. Yeah, that's the same thing. However, there are restrictions on what books would be blank. Okay, that's not much clues. A sign next to the bookshelf asks residents not to donate books with religious or controversial content. Okay, so this is telling you that only certain books are allowed to be donated, right? So there are restrictions on what books would be allowed. 8 for textbooks. That's pretty impressive. Okay, then as blank as brochures and books used as advertisements. So as something as is what? How about accepted? What books would be accepted? Yeah, can. Same meaning. Hi, Yellowish, welcome. But it's not a scam. Why did I come? How was I supposed to even contact you, Miffy? How I don't even know how you look like. I'm just gonna stand at the MRT station for like what 3 hours. I probably wouldn't even know if you're there or not. But yes, it's a house on the line, so maybe. Okay, the team has placed a basket next to the shelf where residents deposit their books to be screened for suitability. Blank their place on the bookshelf. You don't take the MRT? I'm not surprised. Okay, so over here it's before. Before they are placed. Not yours, your sis. What do you mean not yours, your sis? You know, Miffy said, yeah, I don't know his or her, but their house got connectors. Okay. You don't take bus. Okay, Miffy, I get it. Don't have to flex on us. Then they got like one, I don't know, I think 20 plus brick bears combined. Hey, yeah, girl. Okay. Now I know. Although it's probably my last time on TikTok live, so it's fine. Unless you all come on Xiaohongshu. If not, it's probably the last time, guys. Okay. The team is not concerned that residents might sweep the shelves, blank of books, or fail to return them after reading. So you sweep the shelves clean. What is that? That's so ugly. Sweep the shelves clean, okay? Or fail to return them after reading. So this is more of a collocation as well. Okay, we're done. Moving on. Just go MCQ since there's no one commenting. Okay, first one. Recently, the number of dengue cases blank on the rise due to the frequent downpours. So, the number of dengue cases what on the rise? If you do want to try. Hi Melim. Hi everyone. Welcome. 7. That is when I end, but that's not part of the option. How I wish it's 7. Hi Bon Bon. Oh, welcome back, Chogil. Okay, Chogil, just in time. What's the option here? Oh, Miffy, you're finally serious. Okay, good. Chogil says 1. So is it is or are? So you must look at what you're looking at. Okay, never mind. Miffy wasn't serious. So, frequent downpours recently, so nothing tells you that it's in the past, so past tense are out. Okay. Number is uncountable, but over here we're not doing quantifiers though, so we don't need to know whether it's countable or not. And technically you can count numbers, right? That's how you do math, no? Is number uncountable? Yeah, I heard. I don't know. Maybe we're hearing things. Okay, hold on, Chogyo. Yeah, numbers are considered countable. That's how you do math also. But yes, okay. In any case, we're talking about the number of. So this is singular. We are not looking at this. This is not the main thing we are looking at. It's like saying chemicals. Chemical is singular, right? Chemicals is plural. But then if I say the class of, then this makes it singular because the main thing is I'm looking at this one particular type. Okay? So it's like saying apples. Apples is also plural, but if I change it to the type of, then it's also singular. But if I change it to these types of, then it's plural. Okay, so we must look at what is the main thing the question is looking at or asking for. Okay, so over here, the number of dengue cases, blank on the rest due to frequent downpours, we know that it's not past tense and we know that it's singular, so 1 is the answer. So good job, Chogyo. Miffy, I don't know why you're counting 1 to 9. But okay, we can be happy in the fact that you can count. Okay, your dog sleep running. What is sleep running? Is that even a thing? Wait, I need to know this.
But I don't sleepwalk.
No, you know this one person that posts, then she kind of joins like those paranormal stuff. Then she always sleepwalks. Then she posted online. It's quite funny. She'll like go out for a full walk. Okay, I guess it's a thing. No, you fall asleep while running. Okay, moving on. The duck's do that. Yeah, the duck's quite cute. Didn't. Oh, the next one. Okay. She sleep eating. Oh no, I know that's a thing though, because the person did that. Hi Celsius. Okay. Okay, let's not go there. Okay. Father said we could go camping together. Blank. Chris asked his brother. So question tag. So how you do question tag? If the front is positive, then your answer should be negative and vice versa. 4. Okay, I guess you're not counting this time. So hadn't he? So you must find the first thing is whether it's positive or negative, and then the next thing is to choose the right auxiliary verb. Okay. Okay, Miffy, Chogyo is mad. Didn't. Oh, so that's between 3 and 4. Okay, so over here, the original verb is said, right? So 2 and 4 don't match anymore. And did he? Also cause these two are the wrong auxiliary verb. And did he is positive, so that's not what we're looking for, because we could go camping together is positive. So negative is didn't he. Okay. Sometimes it's pretty simple in the fact that they will give you the right auxiliary verb in the question itself, but most of the time they don't. So okay, question 3. My neighbors introduced a friend of blank to me during the picnic. You're gonna crash out. Why? From Miffy spamming. I just realized today's like the two of you. But it's okay. Okay, this one. You got a new claw clip. I don't know what to say to that because I don't know how it looks like. Okay, 3, theirs. A friend of theirs. So this friend belongs to the neighbor. You're just caring. At this point, you're not even caring because there's no one. You're just answering by yourself. Not that there's anything wrong with that. In fact, I'm appreciative that you are answering. There you would need a noun after. Them is object pronoun. Theirs is possessive. Can I tie a ponytail? I do not know. I don't think it'll be very long though. My hair isn't that long. So theirs is possessive or belong to, and themselves is reflexive pronouns, and it's not what we are looking for here. What do you mean only got her? Oh, as in only chill girls answering. But yeah, the front. What do you mean the front? Okay, but over here, the friend belongs to the neighbor, right? So what word has belongs to or possession? It's theirs. That's why 3 is the answer. Okay, next. The front of my hair. If anything, I should be tying the back, right? If I tie the front, it's not a ponytail. 3 on. Oh, okay, next one. So what's the preposition? Luke's classmates congratulated him, blank his first win in the recent national track and field competition. You don't know? It's okay. Chilgil is carrying you. So on his first win. So that's correct. Oh, hi Brad. Welcome Brad. Haven't seen you since yesterday. Okay, not a long time, but yes. So this is more of a collocation. So you don't say congratulate someone in, at, or over something. Congratulate someone on something. Congratulations on winning first prize. There's 2 capybaras now. There was always 2, just that.
Actually, there's 3.
Yeah, there's 3, just that the camera can't fit everything. So usually we just put the 2 small ones. But sometimes they can't even like record the small, like not record, but it doesn't fit in the camera, okay? And the camera gets cropped even more on the TikTok live, so. Okay, next little. Anyway, Brad, I was telling them this may be my last TikTok live because I'm scheduled to do it on Xiaohongshu instead. So if you want, you can accompany me on Xiaohongshu, yeah? Okay. Even though our computer is old, we have blank problems with it. Little problems. Yes, Chugyo, you are right. You are right. So okay, so technically you can count problems, so it's countable. But over here, the context, Miffy, what do you mean no? I literally told you that when you came in, and I said it multiple times. You can just download Xiaohongshu, guys. But if you don't want to, then it's fine too. I mean, it's not like I'll be doing TikTok live on here forever. You're downloading Xiaohongshu right now. Okay, see you on Xiaohongshu, Brad. But it's the same account. It's Writers at Work. What? What is that? That's like an equivalent of Douyin, I suppose. Cause there's no Douyin here. So sad. I love the Douyin videos. Okay, but over here, the context, we are looking at the degree. Okay, the degree at which, how often do you have problems with this? And in this case, this degree is uncountable. That's why it's little problems. Okay, hi Chocopuff. But yes, okay, I guess I'm only seeing Brad on Xiaohongshu then. There's someone behind me. You mean teacher Mitsuko. Okay, next, moving on. We blank have attended the play if we had known you were acting in it. We what? Hi Gary, hi Amelia. We will, we shall, we would, we should. Yes. This is your last night. This is my last. Okay, based on the schedule that I'm seeing, this is my last TikTok live. I don't see myself doing any more TikTok live. Yeah. It's okay, guys. You guys are saying as if I would be doing TikTok live for the rest of my life. I'm not Chen Chen, guys. Why? Because I got scheduled to do it on Xiaohongshu. What do you mean why? Guys, I am not my own boss. Okay. Wood is correct. I don't think anyone chose. Oh, yes, yes. Brett and Chugyu chose wood. Good job, guys. Sorry, I was distracted. But yes, wood is correct. You see this? Had known. That means this tells you this is the conditional. Conditional sentences, the first. If I can, I will. Second, if I could, I would. Third is if okay, let's switch it up. If I had known, I would have. So over here, you see this had known here, right? Then have is also here, so the answer is would. Okay. If you choose will, it's first. That is not correct. Shall also not correct. Should also not correct. And if anything, should is more for advice. Okay. Was I at USS? Wait, were you there, Brett? Do you see all of us? There were like 4 of us there. Okay, so would is the correct answer. Brett, what do you ask? Do you see us there? I want to know now. You want to go Minion Land too? Oh, then why do you ask if we were at USS? I thought you were there and you saw us or something. It's okay. We didn't go to Minion Land too. It's fine. We were there for work, guys. Run. The spectators cheered wildly as they watched Usain Bolt run past the finish line. So is it run, ran, runs, or running? Usain Bolt is crazy. Okay, I guess you can feed back to the school. Miffy, stop asking why and you're so sad. You can always download Xiaohongshu. It's a choice that you can make. Hi, Zachary. I almost wanted to say what, rat. Okay, I don't know. Both sound the same. But yes, so this is verb, noun, verb rule. When you see this verb needs to be the bare infinitive. Why did I say it that way? It sounds so Either the bare infinitive or the base form, okay? Later they think you auntie. What do you mean they think you auntie? Oh, you remind me of my friend. My friend used to say that in school. Hi R. When am I doing on Xiaohongshu? Hold on. I haven't seen you before though R, but welcome, welcome. When? Monday. But yeah, same. Monday 5:30 to 7. It's the same slot. So yeah, you can. If you talk in Chinese, I can also read Chinese. So yeah. Running? No, you can't use running. Running would suggest that it's ongoing, not a completed event. But over here, you see, they cheered wildly as they watched past the finish line. That means it's a event in the past already. My feet ate at USS. Wait, so did you see us at USS? You're not answering me, Brett. I feel scared now. I feel stopped.
Oh, maybe are you an HP? Like your parents were like,
Oh, yeah. Do you get like the HP thing, the event or something? You saw the reel? Huh? There's a reel? Like Instagram reel?
from HP.
Oh, so we were captured in the
What?
We were captured by HP.
What video? We haven't uploaded anything though.
Okay.
Wait, from where?
Where do
From
you see Brett?
USS?
Brett, was it from USS, HP, or some influencers reel? Although I don't think I saw any influencer. I was too tired to look at anybody, to be honest. Okay, so bare infinitive or base form, okay?
Instagram.
But reels is only Instagram, right? Like YouTube, they call it shorts.
Oh, we didn't upload anything. Oh, you uploaded already.
On Insta.
Just now.
Okay, I gotta check that out. Wow, Brett is like stalking us everywhere. Okay, not stalking, but yeah. You saw Brett at the bakery. I'm laughing because I'm at a loss for words. Chill, Gil. But yes, okay, moving on. Classic question again. Who is subject? Which is for things. Whom is when people are seen as object. And whose is for possession. So which, some of which I had not seen. No, guys, your friends are not. Your friends are not things. Some, you're talking about the friends. Friends are people, they're not things. Cannot be who, because it's not a main subject, but it's this. What is your verb? When they are seen as the object of the verb. In this case, your verb here is had not seen for years, guys. We are objective. No, no, no. We do not go there, Brett. That is a slippery slope.
What?
No, I'm saying whom is used when you see people as objects as verb, but like in the bracket. And then Brett is saying I'm objectifying people.
No, no, no.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing, Brett. That's a dangerous comment. But yes. So over here, this is the verb and the friends, or rather the sum of them that the person's talking about is seen as the object of verb. That's why whom is the answer. Okay? Why am I leaving? I just got scheduled to do on Xiaohongshu. I'm not entertaining your question, Miffy. I've explained it like multiple times. So much that I'm stuttering. Okay, the jewelry on display in the museum belonged to my grandmother. So the jewelry is belonging or are belonging. So over here, this is uncountable. So you see it as singular. To belongs. Yes, correct. Because belong is a verb. For verbs, it's the opposite of nouns. So verb singular, you would add s. Okay, so it belongs to my grandmother. Okay, last one. Question 10. Blank for a short break. Amir has been working on his art project for the past 5 hours. Apart except despite besides. So what should it be? So this tells you that he's been working for so long, but this is the only exclusion. So excluding this means except. Yes, Shogil, just as I said it. Correct. So except for a short break, Amir has been working on his art project for the past 5 hours. Okay? So it just means to exclude. Apart is usually followed by the preposition from. Apart from this, or okay, maybe let's say apart from this mic, you can take anything else that's here. Okay, next. Despite. Despite is used to show contrast, as you know, from all the SNTs. After this, do what? After this, we will just do the promotion, and then that's the end of my life, guys. Okay, then besides is in addition to. Okay, so that is not right. Miffy, chill, man. Chill out. You're like crashing out. Extend the life. No? Not. I'm not gonna extend the life, guys. I got a life outside of this. Okay. Let's do vocab and grammar. We just finished grammar, Brett. Okay, but yes. 5 minutes of promotion. So holiday programs, 1 day oral programs. Okay, before I do that, for those that are watching, if you want to watch more, we also do have an account on Xiaohongshu that we're gonna start doing live more often. It's the same thing, but the perks would be that there's no such promotion because we can't do that. And if you're more conversant in Chinese, you can type in Chinese or ask questions in Chinese also. Not that I cannot speak Chinese here also, but yeah. Yes, I don't know what's the reason for it, but let's not probe into it. Okay, so over here, 1 day crash course. This is suitable for P5, P6s to beef up your oral skills, your oral content, your oral knowledge. Okay, how to present yourself, how do you articulate, how do you enunciate. So 7 July and 11 August. So it'll be the Youth Holiday Program and National Day Holiday. What? Did I just say program?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. What am I saying? 7 July is Youth Day Holiday. 11 August is National Day Holiday. The duration for each will be 2 hours. Okay? Oh, bye Miffy. Bye bye. You can always come on Xiaohongshu to see me. If not, you can watch other live posts on TikTok live as well. We're still doing that here. What? Miffy, I already gave you the explanation. Okay, so what will you gain? You'll learn oral answering techniques like 5W1H, MEET, how to analyze your picture stimulus effectively, as you know it has changed from the past, smart exam strategies to organize your answer and the skeletal of it, and have exposure to commonly tested PSI oral exam topics. Well, I feel so out of breath saying this, guys. Okay, then specially designed PSI oral exam model responses. Okay, that I can show later. Then this one, there's also one-to-one if you don't want to opt for the crash course for those that do better one-to-one with more focused guidance. So same level, same dates, just that the duration will be different. The duration will be 1 hour instead of 2 hours. Okay? So what you'll gain is one-to-one coaching and real-time and personalized feedback. So, as I said, for those that tend to learn better in such an environment, and building confidence is key, guys. You're not gonna watch this anymore because I'm gone, huh? Miffy, you can come Xiaohongshu. It's not that hard to download an app. Okay, then there's also PSI oral exam model responses. Okay, then moving on. Yeah, so that's the answering technique that I told you guys about. Then commonly PSI oral topics to build some knowledge on it, whether you want to learn statistics or it can help you for your personal examples. Then you know, oh, when can I use this example? So you are more prepared and you don't feel like you're gonna download now. Okay, see you there on Monday, Miffy. So yes, where was I? Effective picture stimulus analysis. So how do you analyze the picture now that it's not just a poster and words? What can you say? What are your own opinions that actually adds to, what do you call it? Like substantiates your point, yes. Instead of just giving filler sentences and beating around the bush, what are things that you can say that will really impact impact your answers, okay? Then you also can receive specially designed PSI oral exam model responses. That's the one I told you about. So you can get a skeletal and then you can change the the content of it. So skeletal as in, oh, I need a main point, then I need to elaborate, yada yada yada. Okay? Then yeah, so scan the QR code to sign up now. Then okay, talk about this. Yeah, the commonly tested themes would be kindness, environment, sports, fitness, family, neighborliness and community, education, learning, travel, food, nutrition, technology and performing arts. Okay? Yeah, I talked about this as well. Okay, so yes, I'll put the QR code for a while. And it's already 7, guys. So 3 more seconds and then bye. 3 more seconds for the QR code, okay? Hey, 3. Miffy, don't cry. You really downloaded Xiaohongshu. Just search writers at work. Okay, bye guys. It's 7. That's the end of my life. Bye bye.